Okay, our scalping indicator, ScalpMaster. What you want is to get involved when red turns green or green turns red. But let me show you this. Red turns green and we cross this blue dotted line. Look at the pullback. Low to high and it pulls back. Watch this. Low to high, well, there, and the pullback. See how this gets you in as this is starting to rotate. Low to high, pull back. It's that candle coming out of the rotation. This is the entry you want. Swing low, swing high. Okay, pull back. It's a scalping indicator, but you can stay in it if you like what you see and you're trailing it. Now, what you can do is enter on that. You're going to look to take partial profits off at 1R. You got 1.8 there, and keep an eye on this little orange dot. That's a TP level. Now I'll show you this. See how we broke under the dotted line? You can get aggressive and take that first signal. Stop just above the high. That's already 1.6R. Close 50% or 60% at 1R. Now we've got a green signal. Euro CAD. Let's just run through and have a look at the last of these. We've got, MNQ. That's a different story. This one, XTI. Okay, which one of these would you not want? You're already up at 1.8, so you've secured your position, or partial secured your position at 1R. Right, it's a scalping indicator. Take that first signal. Stop under the low or on the green dot. That's, 2R. Short on that signal. Above the previous high or on the dot. Okay, 1.9R. Let's just go down. Aussie dollar. Okay, look at these. All right, well, that one's still running. But 1R, you've already closed, and this is in the money. You really need to close. I'm thinking 60%. Look at these ones still running. What else have we got here? Swiss yen. Let's just go back and have a look at them. Yeah, and just have a look and see how this first signal, not so much the last one here, but look at this. The pullback, the retrace, and then we're in. Really nice. Dollar CAD down here. So these are the alerts that went off this morning. Okay, that one was a little scary. But look at how this is trending down. You probably want to stay with the trend if that's in a bearish trend. And the other thing that we've got that'll keep you in or on the right side of the market, see this? This is VWAP. And the VWAP is bearish. So you only take sell signals, right? Don't touch that. Stay with the trend and take these short signals, right there on that pullback. Look at this pullback. Look, high to low. Wow. Okay. There. And look how it's giving you the breakout. High, low, pullback. The pullback into here. The breakout. This is available. Short on that first. Now, the best signals are going to come generally if green turns red or red turns green. Look at the candle colors. And, red, this is in a bullish trend down here. You can see. So you'd only want to take buy signals. Look at them on the pullback. So, when you're trending up, you want that pullback. Well, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Low to high and the pullback. And there's your buy signal. But again, don't fight the trend. This is trending down, so wait for it to turn around and start trending up. See that? Follow the VWAP. What else have we got here? Pound dollar. What did that look like? Look at this. See the purple VWAP? You're only going to be looking to go long. All right, there's your first signal there. And there they are. Now, I'd prefer to get in early on these rather than waiting for it later. This is the Asia Open, the orange line. Get in early on that trend. What else did we have today? We had, what's this? This is a pound dollar. Dollar CAD, pound dollar, Aussie dollar. Look at that, Euro Aussie. See how we're under the VWAP here. You're only looking for the red signals. And you want to get them on that pullback. So it pulls back under. There's your short right there. It pulls back. Well, P for pulse. And short on that one there. Keep that stop fairly tight. All right, I mean, this is available. Follow the VWAP. Just stay on the same side of the market. If VWAP is heading down, only go for short sells. Aussie yen, what's that doing? That's a bit wild. Okay, only take buy signals if it's VWAP is heading up. So we'd ignore that one. Okay, VWAP's heading up. Well, stay on the same side of the VWAP, guys. That purple, blue. Let's just run through some of these. Wow, I don't know, pound yen. What's the VWAP doing? VWAP is leaning bullish. See the break above VWAP here? Right, stay on the same side. Breakout of VWAP, that's a beautiful signal, that one, look. Really nice. And I think always look for the pullback, like if VWAP's trending up. This is a bit overextended, so you might want to, think twice about that. At the same time, if you took that, again, go for a fairly tight stop. Wow, there's one. You really got to take your partial profits off. It's an incredibly volatile market. Always look to take partial profits. Pound CAD, did we look at that? See the VWAP is heading up. Don't take these red signals. All right, you take this right here. Okay, this is just a phenomenal indicator, ScalpMaster. Then it can get a little bit more technical. We're going to include volume profile, and we look for, let me explain this to you, just to take it to that next level. All right, let me show you this. Volume profile. Okay, see what we have here. That's actually nested. There's a few of them. This is the point of control. It's the current day, current week, and I think, yeah, they're all nested. Previous day, previous week. It's all nested in here. But usually they'll be spread out a little bit. And what you want to do is, if last week, if it's bullish, yesterday, the point of control yesterday should be under, and today's point of control, you want it to be above. So you can see that we are moving up, we're stair-stepping up bullish. So when we break out of this cluster, especially the current day point of control, and look, this is the current day value area high, current day value area. This is the volume profile value area. Let me show you this. This is really, really powerful. We'll mark up the volume profile. This is current day here. All right, you'll see it now. See the blue lines on the volume profile and see the value area. Okay, if our thing is bullish and the previous day was bullish and we break above the previous day point of control, guys, seriously, this is all there is to it. It's incredibly simple. Let's play it, and then we take that trade. We're looking for the break above. Look at the signal there. That's it. You go long. Take 50% off and then enter another trade on the next signal and go long. Take 50% off and go long again. Okay? Or take 60% off. Start pulling these stop losses up. Right? This is a break. This is what's called a breakout of the value area here. And price is going into price discovery. It's an auction. This is everyone here is agreeing on price through the value. It's fair value. And then what it does, it breaks out. See the fair value gap through here on the volume profile? Okay. Now we've got another. All right. Now, if we break above that and we get another signal, that could be a thing. You got a value area running through here. You can see it, right? So if I close that, I think we're at the end of our run here, but no, I want to see another, yeah, that's it, right? So if we get another P, I would look to go long. Gain access, I'm discounting this for the first week. If you go to ScalpMaster, scroll down and have a look at this. There's 5 days left, $29.95 a month. Snap this up, guys, and make a difference. Next week it goes up to $49.95. So this is a countdown. And click on the PayPal button down here and you have full access. You'll gain access not only to the ScalpMaster Indicator, but you're going to gain access to my entire... Oh, this has changed, by the way. Now you can trade anything, mainly gold, the indices, the major and minor currencies, Bitcoin. All right, we've changed it. Yeah, and you're going to gain access to VIP, Telegram, and Discord, my full set of indicators, and my daily mentorship videos. Okay, join and enjoy this journey, guys. With that, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.